Hello, everybody. I am Tom Sawyer, and that's my cover name. And I'm South Korean, and I hold permanent residency in Canada. And I was with a Canadian former fiancée. I broke up with her for some reason. I hold three bachelors in English literature and biological science and multimedia from University of New Brunswick and Koshien University in South Korea. And this is a true story that I'm covering characters uh, for many movies that's hit in South Korea in the United States. And but I've been chasing by some people trying to threaten to kill me and my family members as well. And I need to go. I need help. I need assistance. I've been politician and educator and storyteller. I am writing this video video letter in need of immediate assistance to life threatens. I was quite famous and popular through school and adult life. I was always respected and regarded a great leader to public. I did many works for people and help the public to improve standard of living and built bridges in schools and donated the time and money, inspired over 100 films and characters in films that includes Chingu, Silmido, Great Gatsby, and New World, War Against Crime, Operation, and more, hoping to open a bright future for me. But I was also president candidate in South Korea. I was working for people for so long, it's over 20 years, but my policies were not accepted and my behavior was considered not fit for the role. For having political opinion that is different from the dominant party and or conservatives or dominant sentiment in South Korea, they decide that I am dangerous and put on the dead list with entire family of mine and friends. And they consider me as a threat to national security. I am, as well as above, I was deeply involved in secret service to make present in South Korea, which I've done before, as I try to reveal the secrets that they in higher power to try shut me up over here. I need immediate assistance to move to a safe place. I tried many government bodies seeking assistance. They all have lines to detect me and identify me and not giving me the help I need. They cut me out of jobs and works so I can grow against them. Well, I've been jumping from job to job because I've been working for uh, companies and schools and institutions, but they don't really keep me around so long because that was the hook that they tortured me and investigated me, that which is illegal activity, and they in the name of helping me out, they dig out my private and personal life, and which I don't want to reveal, and then once I reveal, they use it against me so I can just lock myself in here. I can't leave this country. But I want to leave this country because I can't I can't deal with the culture here that against the Americans. I as pre-partition I was speaking for Americans and Canadians and English-speaking countries, and then they think I am selling the country, and they think uh, I am I should live in America, not in South Korea, which is not right for me because I personally believe that um, any country should have, well, just like any democratic countries, this South Korea has the constitutional law, which is most important, that every individual have the freedom of speech and and expression, and which I was holding up for. and they think I speak too much about or too much of um, Americans and taking American side, which is not true. Just I was looking everybody as an individual, uh, all and everybody's different. I spoke for better life and higher standard of living and job security for Americans in South Korea, as well as Canadians. So Koreans and the government think I am national threat, and to be locked in an island, they wired me and my home, so I can't really speak very much about it. But I take some courage and show up on YouTube. This is the only way I can connect to the world because I was thinking big, and they think it's impossible. The missions it's mission impossible that I plan to do things here. Everyone I contact, including my family members, was disappeared or tortured for many years, and they torture them, brainwash them, investigate them, and I really needed like world assistance so I can go free from this national scam. They even threatened me to blow up my home and airplane if I take to go somewhere, and they just trash me my airplane. It's like I am considered as an enemy of state, so they track me down all the details of work and daily life, and then they shut everything down around me, which I contact. That includes my family members, and then they say if when my mother, and my father die, and that's the day I'm going to be dead, and which is not fair to me. They even show the power that they can control America to deassociate me from trying to have contact to good Americans. I am free individual all my life, but having a political opinion that's from different from this um, that I don't know what to call, but it's this Korea, and they seem like a democratic world, but that's not true. I can't leave this country right now. I want to leave, but which I don't have money. I need a sponsorship from good Americans and good people from all around the world, because I've been speaking for a multicultural and diversity here, and then they think I am national threat because I met all the people I met that are great. I think they're from different countries in Africa and Jamaica and Switzerland and French and Italians, the yes, and Canadians. All these guys and Americans, they're all great, but they and that also includes Korean as well. But they don't think um, uh, they don't think the past. They don't really look on the bright side and the silver lining. It just I was threatened to brainwash so many years, and I was forced to be indecisive to make a decision, but I was keep moving forward and challenged to be the one I want to be, and then they in Secret Service they try to shut me up, killing everybody. Yeah. And the deal and condition they made it, I can't leave my parents. If once I leave my parents and when they die, I'm going to die. And they cut me out of job. That was a problem. I need to save money and leave this country. I want to do it, but they always using it. They track me down. They tell my boss, and I was pre-partition, partition speaking for speaking against the country, which I was speaking for. Citizens of other countries because I was speaking for multicultural and diversity here, and which is abundant to the world. I think I'm under 24 hours surveillance, which doesn't seem to be surveillance, but it is surveillance. All around me, they pretend to be friendly. They're acting around me. They're actually looking for me to die. And I go somewhere, and then, like at least 3 or 5 like spies all around me, and just I can tell they're spies, they're not. And now I'm seeking political asylum and immediate assistance and relocation and others. I'm inch close to death threat. And I was um, and this is my phone number in South Korea. Uh, 010-8468-9688, and that's my cell phone. Thanks.